it's Running Over Nerd, Tori here. How are we? I hope you're all doing well. So, this is a video I feel like we need to do. It's important that we do it. And I have just been thinking about it a lot recently. It needs to be said. It needs to be said. I have got no plan for this. I have got nothing written down. We're going out of here, so this could go wrong. This is why I should write things down. But so, as you guys, I'm sure you're aware, I am a collector, but specifically a Winnie the Pooh collector. And I think whatever genre, fandom, whatever collection you have, be it Winnie the Pooh, Harry Potter, general Disney, whatever form of collector you are, you're going to have Funkos in your collection. It's just a staple thing of everyone's collections. I mean, you can see I've got loads of Winnie the Pooh here. I have more Winnie the Pooh Funkos up there. Those ones you can see there are some of my Marvel ones. You can see some of my Mary Poppins ones there. They're just a generic collectible piece that every collector has in their collection. And as a Winnie the Pooh specific collector, did you hear that? What was that? Hello? What are you gonna keep trying? My Amazon Fire tablet thingy just said, okay, I'll keep trying. I don't know what you're trying, but good luck. Anyway, before we got interrupted by that, I didn't even know it could talk. Okay. As a Winnie the Pooh specific collector, I feel like there is loads of Funkos that I would love to see, I think should happen, but for some reason Funko just hasn't touched upon them. So I am here today to put it out into the universe, and who knows, maybe one day we'll see these. Now we've already, Winnie the Pooh and Funko have already got a really good range. I have majority of the standard collection. I just have like some of the flocked and things like that to get. I only have a diamond edition Eeyore, so I need to get a standard Eeyore. I didn't choose to collect the Christopher Robin live action Funkos when they first came out because I wasn't a huge fan of like live action Funkos. I have a lot. I have like the art editions, the Make-A-Wish editions, the Amazon exclusives, loads. I have a ton. When you think of like how many Winnie the Pooh Funkos you can do, Funko has already thought outside of the box. Like this shelf behind me here are a load of box lunch exclusives that did make their way over to England. You got like Sleepy Time Pooh reading the book, you got Pooh splashing around in some puddles, you got this one on the right very end is Winnie the Pooh in a honey pot with some bees coming around him. We've already got loads of like fun editions of Pooh. And last year they did introduce for the very first time Christopher Robin as a Funko. You can see him up there. Here's one of the ones I'm really surprised that it took so long to get in a Funko form, and I absolutely love this. It's from the movie, it's a movie moment, so you got him and Pooh stood together, and that was the first ever time Christopher Robin was featured as a Funko, which did then open up the talk of why hasn't he been like an individual Funko up until now. And because Funko have now got the mold for him in this set, could we get him as an individual Funko? Which then led me on to the point of why we're here talking today. What other Funkos do we need in Winnie the Pooh? So I would love to see more movie moments from Winnie the Pooh, and also similar ones like this. I was looking at this the other day. I actually did a video on it the other week. So Pooh and Piglet riding in an umbrella. This has been used in so many scenes and so many pieces of merch, whether it's just Pooh and Piglet in the umbrella or all the characters. But this one specifically, because I don't think you should have too many characters on a Funko. But I think that would make such a cute movie moment Funko. That as a Funko, as a movie moment, or you could also get it to work as a ride. Because that's also a type of Funko that you can get. It could be classed as a ride because they're riding in the umbrella. But yeah, that's the first one I'd love to see, a umbrella. Has that one got the umbrella? He's holding an umbrella in that, but it's not open. I feel like this is such a classic part of Winnie the Pooh, them riding in the umbrella down the stream. It needs to be a Funko. Movie moment or ride? I'm not sure. Which do you think? So the second Funko I think they need to make from the Winnie the Pooh friends, we already have Kanger. We need Rue. Either just make Rue her own Funko, or a cute little detail would be to then have a teeny tiny Rue sticking out of her pouch, or as like, I don't know if I've got one as an example, but I think one of the new Wish ones has it. So you got the Funko, but then you got a smaller one next to it. You could have that with Rue. So you have like Kanger as a full-size Funko, and then Rue as a mini as well. That or inside the pouch I think would be cute. But we've got Rue. Rue was one of the original Winnie the Pooh Funkos that they did bring out years ago. But I feel like it's time we add Kanger to the chat. So my final 3, because I've decided to make this a top 5 things that I need to happen, make Funko to happen. So the final 3 are also characters that I think need to be added. Funko, it's not like Funko is, you know, isn't touching upon the rare Winnie the Pooh characters. On my shelves just up there, I have got Heffalump and I have got Woozle. They do come in flocked editions, which I need to find. But they don't, you know, it's not like they're not interested in the rarer characters. They've done them. They were literally in the first range of Winnie the Pooh. And I feel like if Funko was to start introducing rarer Winnie the Pooh characters as Funkos, even, you know, they could do a whole new line like these, or, you know, limited edition ones. You know, since they're rarer characters, make them limited. I know I'm saying that and just setting me up for like a Hunger Games collector's edition of getting them, but I'm just trying to make it make sense from a Funko opinion, okay? So first up of the rare characters I think they need to add, my guy Rabbit. In case you didn't know, Rabbit is one of my favorite 100 Acre Wood characters, and I am really happy. I am slowly starting to get more of him in my collection. I have got 3 plushies, a keyring, him in that figure set right there, this one which I got from the Honey Pot mystery packs in Box Lunch, and is that it? Oh, and another figure up there I think you can see. So yeah, I've got quite a good bit of Rabbit in my collection now, which I'm really happy about. But I can't remember, I don't think these mystery packs were by Funko. It's just a very similar looking figure. But look at him, this figure, it's already pretty similar onto the news. Funko recently like changed like their style of what Funkos were, and it very much looks like he could fit into like the newer Funko range. Make him a little bit bigger and we're there. I feel like they could get really creative with Rabbit. So they could either have him just like this one where he's just got his hands on his hips, just a very standard pose, or they could get creative, like, you know, have some carrots in his hand, have him pushing a wheelbarrow. They could get so creative with it. I feel like if they were to do it, it would just be Rabbit standing on with his hands on his hips. But with characters like Rabbit, there's a whole opportunity of things you can do, you know, wheelbarrows, carrots. But like, we need a Rabbit. I feel like as we're getting on with this, the characters are getting rarer and rarer. We need to talk about Owl. Owl, okay, how many owls do I have in my collection? I have 2 plushies, this, which is by Funko. We'll get onto that in a minute. 2 plushies, that. Is he in, yeah, he's in this figure range. He's just, if you can see Pooh, he's just behind Pooh. I'm not sure if you can see him. And he's in the same figure set I've got up here. Somewhere. He's just behind Pooh. He's always behind Pooh. Why is he? Again, another rare character. But Funko have already technically made him. And Rabbit. Rabbit is in this collection too. Is this one, is this by Funko? Can't remember. Someone let me know. It was from Box Lunch in 2022, 2023. I got it while I was over in Florida in 2023. There were the little honey pots, mystery boxes. You could get like them all. Was it by Funko or am I dreaming that? Someone let me know. Side tangent. So in this, these were the mystery minis. You could get them everywhere online, and which kind of defeats the object that you can see through them. But if you're to buy them online, it is a mystery. You don't know who you're gonna get. But I actually got these. I have this in Heffalump and Woozle and Owl. I got them from Pooh Corner down in Hartfield, the Winnie the Pooh cafe, and because they had them on their shelves, it obviously wasn't a mystery for me. They only had those 3 characters, hence why I got one of each. And just for clarification, for the sake of this video, as you can see there, in its fine print by Funko. So somewhere in the Funko factory, they have got the molds, or however they're made, I don't know, I'm assuming it's a mold, for Owl, for Rabbit. All we need, just because this is the one I've got to hand, just a little bit bigger, and we've got a Funko. I'm making it sound like it's easy. It's probably not that easy. But yeah, these were all the ones you could get in this mystery mini set. Back to what I said right at the beginning of the video. Look, they even did Christopher Robin. So Christopher Robin we have now got as a Funko, but he is in the movie moments with Pooh. We need him as an individual. Pooh, obviously, he's got loads of Funkos, but we always want more. Piglet has got his standard edition, he's got a Christmas edition, and I'm pretty sure you can get him in like a flocked edition as well. Eeyore, he has got his standard edition, flocked edition, glittery edition, Christmas edition, and Funko Europe / Funko US / Funko Everywhere have recently announced that there is a new Valentine's edition Eeyore coming out. I have signed up for the notify me because I'm not missing it. It's a little Eeyore and he is holding a heart balloon. So cute. Yeah, we've got Eeyores. Tigger's, I have got Christmas edition, and the standard edition, is that him right there? I think that's him right there. He is one of the rarer Funkos. You can only get him in the flocked edition, the fuzzy edition. He doesn't have a standard plastic edition. It's really funny. I got super lucky. I don't even know how this happened. Well, I do, and I'm about to tell you. But he's now one of the sought after ones in collections. And I actually got him from a Comic-Con. I think it was MCM Birmingham, the year he was released. And I paid like $9.99 for him. I think that is cheaper than what Funko's retail for today. I have easily gone into shops and paid $19.99 for Funkos. I'm pretty sure in Asda you can get them for like £12. But yeah, between like 12 and 20 quid is like what they retail for nowadays. I got him, a sought after one, for £9.99. Obviously at the time he was brand new. I think he has got a sticker on him. Yeah, 2017 summer convention exclusive. So that's why he is a rare one nowadays. He was a summer convention exclusive in 2017, and I just happened to go to a summer convention in 2017. That's crazy. Also, nowadays, could you imagine going to a convention to get an exclusive for $9.99? That would never happen. I'm pretty sure if you were to go to a Comic-Con nowadays and they had an exclusive Funko just for that, it's not going to be $9.99, is it? That was 2017, it was crazy. But I got him and I'm happy about him. Yeah, Tigger. Skipping past Tigger, we have got Rue. Obviously we know we've got a Rue Funko. Then backtracking a bit, we have got Kanger. And that is kind of what I had in mind for a Kanger Funko. Just Kanger. But I feel like they could add Rue as in her pouch. I think that would be a cute little detail to add. Rabbit, we have already been over. Now, Heffalump and Woozle are already as Funko Pops. I am really looking for the flocked edition of the Woozle because he is like stripy. I think it's like pink and purple. No, I'm getting that confused with Heffalump. There is a flocked edition of Woozle as well. I can't remember what he looks like. The Heffalump Funko hasn't got the tutu. It's just the purple elephant. But I feel like they could do that as well as like a special edition. Owl is the one we're technically talking about before we go on to this side tangent. But Sleepy Pooh, we have already got like a version of right here. He's not the exact same outfit as this one, but it's a Sleepy Pooh. And on to Owl. So, I still have one more to mention after this, which obviously we'll get onto. But up until now, all of the, I didn't even realise this, I completely forgot about this on the back. All of the ones we have been mentioning that I think Funko should do, Funko have already technically done as minis. So if they've done them as minis, they can do them as full-size Funkos. And I don't want to like jump ship or anything too quickly, but I can't remember what year this was from. I've had these quite a while, but Christopher Robin, he started off as a mystery mini and he is now the one in this set right here. I'm pretty sure is identical to the one in here. So I'm just saying. So yeah, that is now really interesting to me that I remembered that this is by Funko and they have already done them. Interesting. After that long side tangent, which I think just kind of added things that Funko, that I'm not being wishful thinking about these added I'm probably wishful thinking about like the Umbrella movie moment. That is probably wishful thinking. But adding these characters as new just individual Funkos, I don't think is wishful thinking because they've already done them, but as minis. However, my fifth character that I think Funko need to add, he's not on here. He's not, I only have him one, I only have one plushie of him and I got that for Christmas off of eBay. I don't have any figures of him. He's not in anything. Gopher. Again, similarly to Rabbit, I feel like Gopher they could get really creative with. They could just have him as normal Funko, just stood there. They could do that. The plushie I've got of him, he's got his hard hat on with the torch on the front. I feel like they would have to add his hard hat. I feel like that is very much a Gopher thing. They could do that, or they could have this Funko as like a little dirt mound, you know, on the floor with him coming out of it. And that's the Funko, him coming out of the ground. Does that make sense? I feel like that would be quite cool. But yeah, I feel so... Rabbit, Rue and Owl, I don't think are wishful thinking. I think that is easily possible, Funko, if you're listening. However, I am aware that adding the umbrella scene as a movie moment and Gopher is probably a bit more wishful thinking, but it doesn't hurt to wish. If I really wanted to be wishful thinking, I'd say add a Funko Pop of Kessie. Now we're really talking rare characters if you want to mention Kessie. I would say that, but then I realise I am asking for a lot there. So, big love Kessie. Anyway, that is my 5 Funkos that I feel like Funko Pop needs to add to their Winnie the Pooh range. If you guys can think of any other Winnie the Pooh Funkos that don't already exist, or specific ones you'd like to add, like I have so many different versions of Pooh in different costumes. Like I've got a Valentine's one up there, I have 3 different Christmas ones. Got all sorts over here, got an Amazon of him flying a kite. I've got so many. If you could think of any more that you think Funko should add, do let me know in the comment section down below. It'll be fun. Let's get our designing hats on. Let's think about what could come. If you enjoyed this video, please do pop the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see more from what, do click subscribe down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to ding the notification bell, you might as well. You're already down there. And I'll see you guys real soon.